It's just so unexpected and so sad.
He was an exceptional person.
Chuck is one of those people that you meet in this world that the world is better off because they were here.
He really loved the community. He really loved the station.
And he became the voice of the Valley.
His influence, will go on generation after generation.
And he will just be missed, tremendously missed.
In the Valley, the Twin Tiers, people seemingly everywhere mourn the death of longtime WAVR, WATS, Choice 102 owner Chuck Carver. Good morning, I'm Bill Moyer with a special report from Choice 102. As you awoke yesterday morning, Choice 102's current owner, Dave Radigan, had the task of announcing the unexpected and sudden death of Mr. Chuck Carver from the same studio where Chuck had hosted the Choice 102 morning show for many years before retiring last November and selling the Sayre, Waverly, and Athens radio station to Radigan Broadcasting.
The voice of the Valley, WAVR's own Chuck Carver, passed away last night. We are all completely in shock.
Chuck Carver died Tuesday at a Lancaster County hospital in Pennsylvania. He had moved to Lidditz near Lancaster about 14 months ago to be close to his family in retirement. After the announcement of his death yesterday, the morning show was a running tribute to Chuck Carver. Live phone-in calls on the air, guests in and out of our studio in Sayre, comments on Facebook, all remembering, mourning, recalling stories, reciting Mr. Carver's impact in the Valley, his commitment to locally owned and operated radio. His family and wife Michelle, sons Kevin, Jeff, and their wives and children listened to the impromptu remembrances. Kevin called the studio with an emotional thank you.
I just wanted to let you guys know that I've been listening for the last hour, and it has been so beautiful and so wonderful to hear you guys laugh and tell all these funny stories. And
we've been told a memorial service is planned for sometime in mid-August in Sayre. Chuck Carver worked for 44 years at the only radio station he ever worked at since coming to the Valley in 1976 after graduating from Ohio State University. He started as an announcer and then eventually purchased the station with several others in 1986 and eventually became sole owner in 2016. Carver sold the station to Dave and Irene Radigan, owners and operators of your hometown station, WEBO, with studios in downtown Owego. He was pleased that Choice 102 would continue as a locally owned, locally operated radio station, something his son Kevin said was very important to his father.
It just is so wonderful, and I'm so happy that you guys are able to take his dream of what that station is and turn it into and keep it going and know the importance of Scholarship Challenge and Christmases for Kids, how important they were to him.
We all know Chuck's public persona in the Valley, Scholarship Challenge for 41 years, Christmas for Kids, the station's many statewide broadcasting awards, hundreds of helping hands to community organizations, but the side we didn't see was the role as family patriarch and grandfather. Teach your children well.
It was always family, and he always let that know to us that family was more important, and I mean, he never missed anything. He coached all my games. He never missed it. Mom and Dad never missed a game, never missed anything. And there'd be something important going on at the station, and he never missed it because family was always first.
Chuck Carver cast a shadow in New York State, too, where the president of the State Association of Broadcasters, David Donovan, also dialed into the Choice 102 morning show.
I just love the man, and he was the example, the best example of a great local broadcaster. What I loved about Chuck, in representing local broadcasters, Chuck was just the best, bar none. He understood the business, he loved the business, but more important, he loved the community he served, and he will just be missed, tremendously missed.
At the end of the day, Chuck Carver will forever be synonymous with Scholarship Challenge for his 41 years of asking, by his count, 31,000 questions to 6,300 high school students to showcase their knowledge. Appropriately, when he returned as guest host, and to his total surprise was presented with the award he had presented many times to other people. Here's Choice 102's current owner, Dave Radigan.
There's something that Choice 102 has done for a very long time, and that is something called the Individual of the Year Award. When you own the radio station and give out the award, it's probably inappropriate to give it to yourself. But since you've gone and sold the radio station to us, it is now in good conscience for us to name Charles C. Carver Jr. the Individual of the Year for 2020.
I couldn't get a job anywhere else. Damn, that's hard to follow. You have no idea what that means. Thank you so much. We have loved every minute.
You truly shocked and surprised him, and he had no idea. He really didn't.
Chuck Carver, rest in peace. I'm Bill Moyer reporting for Choice 102.